Hi everybody, Rebecca here with, I don't know what this was, but with Bexa Boss Lady. Thank you again for taking the time to tune in to one of my videos. And today I want to talk about the pros and cons of Poshmark. And that is an app that you can download from the App Store right to your phone. And you can get easy access to sell pretty much your clothes, your kids' clothes, your husband's clothes and shoes, and makeup and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk to you about the pros and the cons. I've been selling on there for about a year and a half, more full-time in the last 4 or 5 months, and I really like Poshmark. Now, let's talk about the pros. So the pros, let's just jump right in. The pros are that it's super easy to list on there. You can just pop some pictures on your phone, but I want to tell you that it's the same thing with anything else. You can't take shitty pictures and in dark light and of stuff that people don't really want to see and expect your stuff to sell. So they have to be nice pictures, but you take your pictures, you put them on there. If you have more than the 4 allotted pictures, just use one of those I'm using my phone to record. I can't tell you what it is. But there's one of those apps where you can combine the photos together, like a pic collage type of app, and just put them together so that then there are multiple pictures in there and you can post more. Make sure you have a really great description. You put all the information in, and you don't list things where they belong. So pay attention to what you're listing, and you'll get response. You will be able to sell more stuff on there for a higher price, I feel, than eBay if you do it right. If you're sharing, if you build a really good reputation on there. That's another pro, is once you start building a reputation, people will come back, they will start buying from you more. They pay the higher price because they know they're going to get exactly what you listed. There's no bait and switch of, oh hey, this looks really great, and then I'm going to send you something that has holes in it and it was never disclosed, and then you got to deal with that. I think Poshmark's return policy and just their overall kind of philosophy is more in tune to the sellers. I believe that the return policy is, if it's just because it doesn't fit, if it was measured and marked accurately for sizing and measurements and it doesn't fit you, it's your responsibility then, not the sellers, to say, hey, look, sorry, it didn't fit you, or you don't like it, it's ugly, or if it wasn't as described, they can return it. So I've only had one. I've had one this whole time, and that was because it was my own fault and I marked it as a different size than it was, and I think I just clicked the wrong button. So that is another thing that can happen, but whatever. So I think that it's easy to use. I think that it's more engaging than just putting your stuff on Poshmark, on eBay, and letting it sit there. You can actually talk to people. It's more of like a social media network, and you follow others and you share other people's stuff. I really like buying from people on there. I think that overall I've had pretty good experiences. I've only had 1 or 2 things with it came and they were not as described. So I've had good buying experiences there as well. Some other pros are, it's just easy to use and you don't have to try to figure it out. It's not complicated to figure out. So the cons, they take 20%, which I know it's a lot, but they deal with everything. They take care of the bringing all the people in there. They do the marketing. They have the return policy where you don't have to deal with that. So that is very helpful to us, where we don't have to worry about stuff coming back constantly. And so I know that that's a lot, but trying to pop up your own website and get traffic to it and do all of those things, you have to remember you're not just paying for your item to get listed, but you're paying for the marketing, the traffic and all of that kind of stuff. So you have to remember that. It was like when I thought when I opened my own gym, and I'm like, God, why am I giving all these gyms all of my training money? This is ridiculous. I'm not giving them 30-40% anymore. Well, then you open your own gym and it's crazy, because then you just get all of your money sucked out of you because you have to pay for everything. So lesson learned on that one, but just so you know, 20% is also a lot better than the consignment stores. The brick and mortar consignment stores can take anywhere from 40 to 55%. So, 20% is pretty nice comparatively. Another pro, sorry, one more quick pro is the shipping. If it's so easy. The cost is cheap. It's easy. You just print the label, slap it on the free priority mail bag, and you just send it on its way. So that's another thing. Now, I don't like, the con of shipping is that if it weighs more, so if you have heavy boots or they buy a bunch of stuff, you basically eat the cost of the higher shipment amount if it weighs more than 5 pounds. So I don't really care for that. Another con is the buyers, but you're really gonna have this on anywhere. You're gonna have this on eBay too. There are crappy people on there. There are people who try to offer you $9 for a $100 shirt, or, you know, they want to ask you ridiculous questions. They, you know, it's just, it is what it is. You're never going to get away from annoying ass people. It's just, that's the reality of this. Is Poshmark has annoying people, eBay has annoying people, Amazon has annoying people. The world has annoying people, folks. There's no getting around that. And just because you and me actually care about what other people think, or manners, or, you know, general treating people well, not everybody feels that way. So you can't take things personally if someone didn't like your item or put in a return or wants to trade with you. Hey, if you trade on Poshmark, that's great. I don't want to trade. I'm here to make money, so don't trade with me. Sorry. Some other cons of Poshmark. I know I kind of went off on a little rant there, didn't I? I'm trying to think of another. Oh, I just think the user face is super annoying. You have to like hold it down, share it, hold it down, share it. Well, I have 220 items for sale. I have to individually share every item like twice or 3 times a day in order to make sure people are seeing my stuff. So it is a bit of a time suck, but I do it like when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm taking a bath, if I'm mindlessly watching TV, if I can't sleep at night, all those kind of things, that's when I'm sharing. So in the car, not when I'm driving, but when someone else is driving. But those are when I'm actively sharing my stuff. And I don't know. I think that I've covered a lot, and I went on a little bit more of a tangent than I wanted to go on, but I really wanted to give you kind of a roundabout view of what I like and what I don't like about Poshmark. So I'm almost at 7,000 followers. I have a 4.9 rating because some people just don't leave 5 stars. They'll love your item and they'll give you a 4, or they'll notice that there's a scratch on a 20-year-old belt buckle and they give you a 3-star review, and it's super annoying. But I will tell you that there are people who have left me a bad review, and I have gone to the, there was one person in particular, and this is the last thing I'll tell you and then I'll let you go. It was a jean skirt from Banana Republic, and I measured it wrong by like a ½ an inch too long. And this girl gave me a 1-star review because it was too long on her, because I measured a ½ an inch longer. And this is a Poshmark person who had 20,000 followers and over 400 listings. So could you imagine if someone would have done that to her? If I would have done that to her, I'd probably be on Instagram in some picture of like, look at this jerk who just gave me a 1-star review for this. So I went to that item, and in the comment section, I tagged her and I said, hi, I don't even know who it was, but I really think it's unfair of you to give me a 1-star review when the item that I sent you was a ½ an inch too long, and there was nothing wrong with it. It was exactly as described. I don't think a 1-star is fair. And she did change, she didn't respond to my comment, but she did change it back to a 5-star review. So I wouldn't say attack people, that's not what I'm saying, but stick up for yourself. If you sent something and they gave you a bad review, don't feel bad to say, hey, I'm just curious, you know, why is this? Because sometimes it's ridiculous and you can plead your case and they'll change it for you. I mean, I did. So anyway, that's my long and short pros and cons of Poshmark. You can find me on Poshmark. I'm the Rebe Black. Another con, I can't figure out how to change my name on there so it matches everything else. So it's TheRebeblack, the Rebe Black. So thanks for watching. BexaBossLady.com is my website, and you can find me on Instagram, Boss Lady Resale, or on eBay, Boss Lady Chic. So thanks a lot, and I look forward to the next time we see each other. Bye-bye.